It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Hendricks. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Left-hand batter waits. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hit to first. Caglione takes it to the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bryce Terang now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Hendricks deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground to third, Smith. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ransom makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. And towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, 8 solid innings this last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
And now up for Washington, Avery Lynch. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. In the air, left side, Chorio has this one sized up, hauls it in for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Zach Ransom digging in for the Nationals. Big time power. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Reed digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jack Caglione. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone! He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 1 of the NLCS. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jackson Churio.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chorio. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. He crushes that one to center field. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Just missed. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Pitch is in for a strike, and a count 1-1. There's the strike. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the NLCS. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cam Smith. Peralta back to work. Fouled off down the right side. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
Next to hit for the Nats, Christian Campbell. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. On the ground, Ortiz. And a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Teal will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that Unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits.
He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 2 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the NLCS. Ground ball right side. Caglione to second to first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. Yelich bats left, throws right. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it's fouled away. That's outside. And a count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Turang batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2-1. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Austin Martin. Martin went off for 2 homers in his last game. Here's a 1-1. Inside, nope. Just missed. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Turang. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Avery Lynch. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ransom stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard, and now Rob Reed. His first at bat was a strikeout.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
It seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Up the middle, Turang tosses to first. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Campbell slings to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Caglione makes the grab. 2 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. Cruz on his way over and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 2 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Nationals Park, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jack Caglione. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Left field. Chourio puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Cam Smith digging in for the Nationals. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hendricks back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets to it with a slide to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And here is Garrett Mitchell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The Brewers down by a run here in Game 1 of the NLCS. On the ground, right side, Campbell. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Caglione steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they trail it here 2-1. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's the power speed combo, Christian Campbell. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Hoskins takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Gets the catcher by a step. Now it's the DH, Austin Martin. Grounded out his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Off the plate inside. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Nationals gone in order. But they still lead it 2-1. Game 1 of the NLCS. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
On the ground, out to short. Reed fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1 out, bases empty. That's down and in.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, Reed on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hendricks delivers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. That one missing inside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Avery Lynch. Lynch measures 6 feet 4 inches, only 18 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Fires over to Hoskins, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Zach Ransom now at the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And another ball. There's the strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And the batter now, Rob Reed. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. base hit center field.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
1 ball.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit. That's inside.
That's
Good
inside.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Reed off of first with 2 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Peralta checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, but that rolls foul. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Dylan Cruz up next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero up and throwing. Koenig also throwing. That one's in there. 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Nationals 2 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Inside. And the count is 1-2. One-two to Contreras. And that's outside.
That's out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rogers brings it in. And there's one away. And here is Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
One down, base is empty. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. That misses. It's 2-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. And that is downstairs. Full count now.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And the tying run is on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Tyler Rogers won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Alex Vesia. So two down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that drops in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Two balls, two strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball four, two aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And that one gets past the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
Fought off foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Elvis Peguero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Up now for Washington, Cam Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next offering is down low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count's full. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Nope. Campbell in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Gentile, the next to hit, takes outside. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kenley Jansen. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Fouled off. He was late.
That's outside.
Out to short. Reed sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio, known for his late inning heroics. That's in there. Strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of the NLCS. The shortstop takes the ball. Jansen fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and our score remains 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Abner Uribe. And here's the DH for Washington, Austin Martin. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good
1-0.
spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. And to count 1-2. And that
That's ball
just
two.
misses.
2-2 the count.
Base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Avery Lynch. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting,
And now up for Washington, Zach Ransom. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one hammered. Back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Now it's the shortstop, Rob Reed. And the slider just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ashby also getting ready. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Abner Uribe won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And that's in the dirt.
1, no strike.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Down the inside corner for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Caglione, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off left side. And it skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jackson Ferris.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Terang stands in now and watches strike 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Casey Mize, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rutledge getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. William Contreras will hit next.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
The Nats leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So last chance for the Brewers. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ferris, just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's off the mark, and 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ferris, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And Hoskins into second, and he's got himself a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Foul ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
And it is
Outside,
2-1. Man on second, 2 down. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals claim game 1 here at home.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.